those feet now!
Okay, got a hole.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Jump in, just jump in. Huh?
If they don't let us know
Who's
if this
coming
works,
out? Oh my god, it's TOJI. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 14 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Fluctuations. What a great word.
Yes, but a terrible circumstance.
I'm just really excited to keep watching. There are so many questions.
Yeah, hopefully we figure it out in this episode. And if you're excited for this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen and many more after it, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see the rest of the series right now as it's come out, it'll be posted to Patreon right now in its extended full-length forms. Are we excited for episode 14 of season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Mei Mei!
Oh yeah, this was the domain expansion that trapped Mei Mei in like a egg.
Yes.
I was counting. Oh.
Yikes.
I get it now. Step 1, restrain me in a coffin. Step 2, bury me under a gravestone. Step 3, start a 3 count. These are the conditions for the domain to take effect.
Okay.
There's a special gray disease curse. If I don't break out of the coffin before the count is up, I'll contract that disease and I'll die.
Oh.
Yikes.
So, trapped in a coffin, buried underground, count to 3. If
That is a
happens,
lot of things to have to figure out.
Yeah. Well, she got it.
The real issue is that gravestone. If I take a couple more hits
Oh.
from it, I won't be able to move freely.
Oh.
I'd rather not fight that pseudo-gato in that state.
Pseudo-gato.
Huh. Maybe that's his new name, Pseudo Ghetto. Ghetto.
It's probably reflexively targeting the person with the strongest cursed energy in its domain. There
Interesting
were crows
reflex.
sent to the domain with me. Just 2.
I think she can see through crows. That's her, like, curse technique. Oh.
Oh. Nope. Crows are in the coffin.
It counted 3.
Damn.
Yeah, it's dead.
I was right. So, in order to take it down, I'll have to shift its target to Wee Wee. So he can give me some time to operate more freely.
Shift the target to her
But I know
brother?
That's a
Wee Wee will
little
die after taking just
much.
one hit from that gravestone.
Oh.
Wee Wee, are you ready and willing to die for me?
Of course I am. It would be an honor to die
Oh.
for you.
Oh.
Weird.
Their relationship's kind of weird.
So strange.
Oh my god.
The moment I released my cursed energy, my sister suppressed hers.
Making him the strongest
Yeah,
in the room.
okay. So the default target.
Mei Mei,
Oh, gave her an
Wow.
opening.
Okay. Very
All
nice.
right. Can't crush it with the no arms.
Did you really think the only reason I brought that boy was to carry my luggage?
I
my
thought
big
maybe him
sister's
being
request that I
your
risk my
sibling
life
was
is
part of it.
signal permitting me to use my cursed energy.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
What was it?
It's not like an actual ask, it's just how she indicates to him that he can use his cursed energy.
What's not an actual ask?
Like, are you ready and willing to die for
Oh.
me?
Really think the only
Gotcha.
reason I brought that boy was to carry my luggage?
My big sister's request that I risk my life is the signal permitting me to use my cursed energy.
Oh.
Wee Wee's responsible for dealing with domains.
Interesting. Wait, can you pause it? Do you think that means it's like signal code word that they previously established,
I think so.
or something that's a required component of his curse technique?
I would say definitely the former.
Mei Mei's responsible for dealing with domains. It goes against my principles to owe anyone anything. So taking care of the domains is his duty.
What can this thing do with no arms? Or did it have more than 2?
Or can they grow back?
All good points.
Fuck. Who did that?
Was that her blade? What was that? Oh, a crow.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
A bird knife. Gross.
And like a ball or something.
Time for a lesson. What do you think is the greatest way to instantly boost a sorcerer's base power?
It's using a pact that puts your life on the line. Am I right, big sister? Yes. The crowning attack of Mei Mei's cursed technique, blackbird manipulation, is kamikaze bird strike. She forces the crow to commit suicide, which in return removes the limit on the crow's feeble cursed energy as she makes them slam into her opponent.
With
no human is able to stop her bird strike, with the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course.
Classic. Of course he can stop it. But basically, Pact of Death makes it more powerful, so when the bird goes to die, it makes the curse technique limiter get taken off and can do way more damage. Mm-hmm. Main event.
Will you give your life up just to save mine?
Not bad. Not bad.
Why didn't he answer?
I'm not sure. Other thing to remember is that Mei Mei was a student along with Geto.
Very true.
Yeah, we saw that in the first episode of the season.
Will you give your life up just to save mine?
Not bad.
Didn't answer, yeah.
Not bad for a modern sorcerer, I mean.
Huh.
Rude.
Was that a clue though? Is the brain that's taking control of Geto not a modern sorcerer?
Yeah.
Like, has it been around a while? I think that's what that implied.
Mm-hmm.
Satoru Gojo's been sealed, huh? I feel like I've been bushwhacked.
Me too. Geto is involved somehow, even if he is a fake. I imagine the trick lies there.
I'd be happy to toast the fall of the Gojo clan once and for all, that's for sure.
This is the Zenin clan leader.
If you're not going to help.
And she hates him
That's what you
because
want?
he
That's
left.
what you
She
should
left the
do, Maki,
family.
If you know what's good
Yeah.
for you. Isn't that right, Grade 1 Sorcerer Nanami?
Maki, you should do what he says. He knows what he's talking about in this regard.
I'll be far more useful than some drunkard, that's for sure.
Have you really been drinking?
No drinking for me.
Me when I lie.
Nanami.
I see it.
Tiny cursed spirit, or what is it?
I'll take this one myself.
Oh,
Why
this is the other one.
specify?
This is the one of the special grades I'd assume that we have not seen the powers of.
Okay.
That was with Hanami and Mahito and Jogo.
Kind of crazy. It literally has a warning sign.
Yeah, looks like exactly. I'm guessing that's a little foreshadowing, but I'm guessing
A little jokey.
This is kind of ocean powers, I'd say.
All right. Why is it red? Oh, no, it's an octopus.
Yeah,
Or a cuttlefish.
yeah.
You guys
Not good,
are too
either way.
slow. Not too bad for a useless drunkard, huh?
What? What's his technique?
Oh.
What?
Did you see that?
No. His technique must be too fast to see.
How did he do that?
Good Lord.
He like trapped it in a little like handheld
He just,
thing and then
yeah,
punched
was
it.
able to hold it. Damn.
You could just sense this thing was actually strong, I bet.
Tell me.
Whoa.
Just exactly how many people you've eaten.
Oh my god.
That is a lot.
Oh my god. Call him for Jogo. Yeah. Anami's dead.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you
Oh, what?
Oh,
I
okay.
understand you. No wonder you're weak. You were still only a curse womb before.
Oh my goodness.
Only a cursed womb? So wait, it just got born?
And oh goodness.
Oh, what
no.
is this?
It's worse.
What can it do? That thing looks terrifying.
Yeah. And it seemed like it also had like a kind of big thing for Hanami.
Such a vast
Yeah.
amount of it.
Probably just really mad that that was the one they killed.
Mm-hmm.
Cursed spirit. Let me ask you something.
What
Do
is
you
that?
have any idea how many frames there are in
Post-it
one single
notes.
second of animation?
Don't call me cursed
What?
spirit. I am Dagon.
There's a modern tendency to raise resolutions and frame rates making animation these days.
Fourth wall break.
Hanami, Jogo, and Mahito too.
Upscaling to 4K and interpolation into a frame rate of 60 frames per second.
What?
Roll it in. The modern TVs you can buy now have their damn frame interpolation set at the factory to on by default. It's not like unwanted favor has become a dead phrase already. Rest assured that nothing's more lamentable than that. I won't even get into creating that soap opera effect.
We all have
What?
What are we talking about?
Do you agree that's so uncultured?
He's talking about animation.
Just trying to
his powers
get
are
some
animation.
time. Oh, he was just
What?
trying to wait.
Yeah, but maybe
Just
his
kill
powers
time.
making frames or something? I don't know.
Interesting.
In,
In a pane of glass?
or a frame.
A frame?
He was talking about
Oh,
frames
like a
per
frame
second.
of animation?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very interesting
No
technique.
damage.
Yeah.
Or rather, it
Damn.
feels more like he has endless HP.
You know what that is now.
Mm-hmm.
Endless hit HP. How do you have to trap them then?
That is
We
very
must
weird
live in dire
looking.
times if two grade 1 sorcerers aren't enough to exercise you.
Shit. If the old man hadn't used his technique, I would have died right there. How humiliating.
Oh, and that's
Defensive
the one she
barrier
wants
water,
to
huh?
surpass.
Yeah.
Produce large-scale attacks at the same time? Let me take a guess. You've got more cursed energy and techniques left. So what should I do? That's easy. Kill you quickly. Before you can use your technique.
This isn't gonna work out.
Impossible.
Huh?
Like, how is that not overwhelming?
Of course you can levitate, right? I'd escape
Oh.
upward too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can't activate my technique.
Can't activate his
Oh.
technique. The design is so
It's
cool.
this man.
Yeah.
It's this
The little,
man's
like, wing things on the back is really
What can he
interesting.
do? So
Yeah,
he's
what is
preventing his
happening?
technique somehow.
He's fast. Probably faster than Jogo.
Damn.
And he's worth
That's
8 Sukuna
saying
fingers,
something.
so. Dang, this guy's got to be 10, 12 Sukuna
Projection,
fingers.
sorcery, the cursed technique of Naobito Zenin. It splits 1 second.
Projection sorcery. I think that's what I said. God, the narrator's so useful.
Projection, sorcery, the cursed technique of Naobito Zenin. It splits 1 second into 24 frames from his field of view and allows him to trace the actions created in those frames from the very start.
What?
While the
What?
technique is active, anyone
That's
Naobito touches
awesome.
with his hand must also define their actions within 1/24th of a second. If they fail to do so, then their action hangs and they remain
So they're just
for 1 second.
frozen.
Yeah.
And, like,
Huh.
who in their right minds would be able to react that fast?
That is
The
such a
actions
cool
defined
ability.
That
cannot
really
be
is-
edited halfway through. Creating actions that excessively ignore physics and
Wow.
paths of motion will result in him freezing as well.
Oh. Stay within the bounds of reason of movement. He predict his movement, and if the opponent doesn't, then they get trapped. Cool. What a cool ability.
That's so cool.
Naobito Zenin has managed to become the fastest sorcerer. Aside from Satoru Gojo, of course.
We're going to hear that a lot.
They should just have, like, an asterisk in this show that's just
No
like,
chance.
except Gojo.
Yeah. He's the fastest of anyone?
Gross.
Is it gonna domain expand or something? Oh. This looks like the place where they like hang out, like where they would be on the beach hanging out. So it was this creature that was doing that. Maybe it's its own innate domain.
All right.
What do you think?
Probably an innate domain.
Like, you know how like some curses, like they can just have a place you go to that isn't necessarily a domain expansion, but it's just an area.
Just elsewhere.
So it seems like that's what this creature can generate, and that's where it's sent. This Zenin master, but he's also got such a cool technique. That is, wow.
Really, really cool.
I bet people were excited to see that animated, considering it was just described on paper. Like,
right, yeah.
A technique that involves animation. Like, wow, very cool.
Domain expansion.
Oh, it is a domain expansion.
Of course, because it's like an ocean man.
Horizon of the captivating Skanda.
Huh?
Horizon of the captivating Skanda?
Shikigami.
What's a Skanda?
Can't miss attack. I didn't notice until they struck. No, they didn't even exist until they struck.
Secret art, falling blossom emotion.
An anti-domain technique passed down among the big three clans. Like simple domain, the user does not activate their own domain. Instead, the moment the domain's can't miss attack activates, it protects the user by countering with their own cursed energy.
I knew that man was different from the others. I'll split
He's
my
very
power
powerful.
70% to the mustache man and 30% to the man in the suit. Activate technique.
And none to the Maki?
Damn.
Death Swarm. It's gonna be a ton of them, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Maki, those shikigami
It's a lot of fish.
Instead, they'll just instantly eat us alive. Don't think about it. The moment you feel any type of contact, just start cutting them down one after another. That's the best you can manage with your scant amount of cursed energy.
Oh. Oh, shit.
No.
Oh. Oh, no. He sent all of them at Nanami and him, so none at Maki.
Okay.
Wait, so is
the technique embedded into this domain is
No.
Is Nanami gonna be okay?
falling. Maybe you understand.
Oh no.
That the sea is the source of all life.
Oh shit. Oh.
You're first.
Oh god.
The death swarm technique is an endless stream of shikigami.
Oh my god.
Endless. This is bad.
Oh my god, Nanami's gotta be dead.
If you're gonna
all
call
of them.
me weak,
oh.
then kill me in a single blow. Octo bitch.
Oh,
nice.
And then I'll devour you.
I'm sorry, Octopussy was right there.
Whoa. Megumi?
Alright.
Megumi!
Do you use Chimera Shadow Garden to get in?
Oh boy, you really are.
Very helpful.
Huh. 3 Zenin clan members in here.
Nice.
That octopus, he's the source of this domain.
You dare infiltrate my domain all on your own.
How did he even do that? Just with his own domain expansion? Even though it was incomplete? Oh shit. But he uses Shikigami. Can he somehow counter it? Oh shit.
Wow.
That's a special grade curse tool, so it'll work on him.
Somehow the can't miss attack effect of my domain is now gone.
Oh, it's not working anymore.
Deploying his domain against mine.
Oh.
Now his domain and mine are playing tug of war with each other.
Oh, so it cancels it out for that time.
Alright.
I'll have to attempt to crush his domain before it takes over.
Interesting.
But that'll be distracting, at least.
And stop him from doing his Shikigami no hit, instant hit. Oh, come on.
Damn.
Nanami?
That's very cool. Oh.
That's gotta be Nanami.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Oh no. His eye looks messed
Wow.
up.
Yeah.
The other two, was forced
Good
to withdraw.
lord.
Tadori's on his own. Now that you're here, I will protect you. Please keep all of your focus on your domain.
It's the only thing saving them right now.
He endured Death's Swarm for roughly a full minute of punishment.
How did he do that?
Oh
it's an arm.
my goodness. All right, maybe all together they can figure this out. God, don't love that.
God, fighting somebody in their domain is so tough.
Yeah.
You only took one measly right arm from me.
But
Just one?
71 years of life in it. That's going to cost you.
he's pissed.
Yikes.
Cost him an arm and a leg.
If this state keeps up, we have a chance.
Megumi's the only chance. Come on, Megumi.
Nanami, listen! That octopus guy. He currently thinks that both our domains are pushing for control. But my goal is different from that.
Huh.
I'll open up a small hole in the barrier of this domain.
Huh.
The hole that I entered through has already been sealed. Exiting is much harder than entering, but I think I can still open a hole large enough for someone to pass through for a few seconds. That thing isn't Gojo. It shouldn't be able to use domain expansion multiple times in one day. Once we're out of this domain, we can win. The edge of this domain's beneath my feet. I can tell since I touched it when I entered.
He's just gonna make a hole.
Wow, that's impressive.
If all three of you jump in at once. I hope you don't have any plans for staying behind here. I'm risking my life. But I don't intend to throw it away.
Okay, just gotta get the other two.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they understand Nanami doesn't scream like that unless it's really,
yeah.
You know what?
Like, all right. That's why you don't yell at your kids unless you really need to.
Oh. Did you just get it?
Yikes.
Get to pushing girl's feet now!
Come on. Escape. Okay, got a hole.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Jump in. Just jump in. Huh?
If they don't let us know
Who's
if this
coming
works,
out? Oh my god, it's TOJI.
No.
He just jumped in? Hey Megumi,
okay.
I'm your dad.
That's a way to make an introduction.
Yeah. Oh my god. Why did he just approach the domain expansion? Was like, I'm jumping in.
You know what? I'm just gonna take the opportunity that's presenting itself.
Oh my god.
This man has no cursed energy.
He's gonna beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Like, he's so powerful.
Holy shit.
His
Jesus.
fangs were constantly directed toward the strongest one.
So that's where we're left for episode 14 of season 2, with TOJI just jumping in the hole that Megumi made for them to escape in. Just for funsies.
This is really like not the time.
And they had one instance to escape, and TOJI just...
It's about me.
And they're all... The funny thing is, like, 4 members of the Zenin clan are in there. We'll see how this family reunion goes next episode. But make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see the rest of the series right now, it's all posted to Patreon and its extended full-length forms, along with episodes of the other series we're watching, which are listed here. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review. Calling it a family reunion is crazy.
That's what it is. Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Juan Solo asks, as we see at the end of the episode, TOJI cuts off Team Zenin's only way of escaping Dagon's domain expansion. What do you think TOJI intends to do? Will he help Team Zenin, help Dagon, or fight both sides? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Dagon. But what do you think TOJI's gonna do?
I mean, I think just by default, he's gonna have to join in on the fight, but
on what side?
No, exactly. He has no context, so it's just he's gonna fight whoever attacks him first, I guess.
Is he gonna recognize his own son?
I mean, probably not. If you're the same age and in the middle of a fight, does he? I'm wondering how premeditated this was from Toji's part. Like, did he just like see like a swirly thing in the ground and was like, oh, let me just see what happens here? Or was it like a very like, I'm gonna go meet my son?
I think it was just there's a swirly thing in this domain expansion. I'm gonna jump in.
All right.
Because he just seemed to be there for the fun. Like he was just like seemed to be joyous jumping
Whoa,
in.
what's going on?
I think so. His title is like the sorcerer killer, and the thing for me is I know that he left the Zenin clan and took up the Fushiguro name because he likes it more. So is he gonna try to kill old man Zenin because he's like, hey, you treated me like shit all those years? Like, is he coming back for revenge against, like, I'm wondering whether he saw Megumi's shadow technique and was like, oh, that's my family, and then jumped in and was like, who's in here? That's my family. And then he's like, hey, it's your son. Hey, it's your, like, maybe his dad. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill my dad now. But so I think there's a high chance he goes after the sorcerers. I don't know if he's gonna help them fight the cursed spirit. We're gonna have to see what happens with Toji, but definitely a wild card thrown in there.
Yes.
Let's go to our second question. Question 2. Christopher Collier asks, during this episode, Dagon expresses anger at Old Man Zenin for not calling the curses by name, saying, Jogo, Hanami, all of us have names. What do you think about this aspect of Dagon's character? And what can you interpret about his perspective on curses versus humans?
I mean, it's definitely an oversimplification, but just that the sorcerers don't view curses as even remotely human. And obviously the curses, like, I don't want to say find themselves more human because that's not how it would feel to them, but maybe they feel they have more in common with the sorcerers. I see that in a sense of, I think that curses by living are automatically like hunted to be killed. Like that's their automatic livelihood, life. And they didn't like choose to be curses. They were manifested by negative emotion. So I'm sure it's like an element of like, hey, we're actually intelligent. We deserve personhood because we didn't ask to be created. You guys created us with your negative emotions. Like, why is it on us to live? Like, why can't we just live openly? Like, yeah.
I have a feeling that has a similar mindset to Jogo, who thinks that curses should be the ones that are living on the planet, not the humans. Yeah, but let's go to our final question. Final question. Katsuki Bakugoat asks, when Nanami asks Megumi if he's throwing away his life, he replies and says that he's not throwing it away, he's risking it instead. What do you think about how his drive and mindset have evolved from season 1 to now? Megumi's definitely underwent a sort of change from like his motivations, and I think the big turning point was that fight in season 1 with the cursed finger manifestation, where he was finally like, I'm not gonna just try to do this by myself, like I'm gonna try my best to save everybody's lives, and like essentially he let loose rather than like holding back.
Yeah.
I think Megumi was prone to overthinking and like wondering whether he should like play his final trump card because he knows that could win, and like debating whether or not to play the trump card stopped him from it, like thinking about, hey, what if I just risk it and like use my other techniques to be risky but not necessarily have to kill myself for this final technique. Like I think he was stuck in this place where either A, he holds himself back and sort of stays alive because he knows he has a trump card, or B, he's playing the trump card and killing himself essentially.
Right.
And now he's in this better middle space where he's like, okay, I can push my techniques to their limit, not necessarily use my trump card, but risk it in order to save people because I'm worthy of staying alive and I'm not just my trump card. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing in Megumi. Like, what do you make of Megumi no longer throwing away his life, instead risking it?
I think it implies a greater devotion to whatever cause he's fighting for, because throwing away your life sounds like it's for nothing, versus risking it means you believe that there's something worth fighting for, which, like, not that he was saying there wasn't anything worth fighting for before, but there's like a subtext.
I think it's also a difference in his perception of his own self-worth, where he's like, I'm good enough to stay and continue to fight, rather than I'm not just the value of my best move, in a sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Megumi continue to develop, but we'll see if he continues to develop or lives after this chance family encounter in the middle of a domain expansion of a creature that was just eating their lunch and their arms and their eyes.
Lightly.
Yeah, but we'll see how this situation resolves itself, but that's where we're left for episode 14 of season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Are we excited for episode 15?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.